Following their Trump pardons, reality TV stars Todd and Chrisley are freed from federal jail. Following their 2022 convictions for tax and fraud offenses, reality television couple Todd and Chrisley were pardoned by President Donald Trump and freed from federal detention on Wednesday. Chrisley had been sentenced to 7 years at a facility in Lexington, Kentucky, while Todd Chrisley was serving a 12-year jail term in Pensacola. According to a legal company that represents the Chrisleys, the pair is now returning home to Nashville, CNN reported on Wednesday. The Chrisleys were released as part of a series of controversial new pardons by Trump, which also included the release of former Republican Congressman Michael Grimm of New York, who spent 7 months for tax evasion, and former Republican Governor John Rowland of Connecticut, who was found guilty of federal offenses relating to his campaign. The Chrisley Knows Best duo was found guilty of many tax offenses, including trying to cheat the Internal Revenue Service, and was imprisoned for conspiring to swindle banks out of almost $30 million. Both had insisted in their innocence and were appealing their convictions until the president called their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, on Tuesday to tell her that her parents would be fully pardoned. Alex Little, a lawyer representing the Chrisleys, told CNN's Anderson Cooper Wednesday night after their release that some of these pardon choices aren't really about guilt or innocence but rather about how the process operates or whether it should operate this way. In the end, I believe the White House was certain it didn't function as it ought to have. The Chrisleys' lawyers claimed in a failed appeal last year that they had insufficient evidence to condemn the pair and that the prosecution intentionally permitted false testimony against them, according to the Associated Press. The conviction of the Chrisleys was affirmed by judges in the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. However, because of a mathematical mistake, Chrisley's case was remanded back to a lower court for resentence.